Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.
Welcome back to Empowerment with Dr. Josefina, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Now we'd like to take a few moments to thank a few of our sponsors. First off, we'd like to thank Valerie and Susan from Salon V for providing us with our lovely hairstyles.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies. And also Jasmine's Boutique for providing Josefina with her wonderful outfits that you see her wearing every week on the show.
Thank you very much.
And then we're just going to hop right into an email.
Yes, please keep sending those emails.
We love those emails.
Yes.
This one reads, I just got to watch a very small glimpse of the end of your empowerment video on love. I would really like to see the whole video. I am currently in a relationship and am suffering with a lot of pain. I think that what you have to say may help me more than anything. Please email me how to obtain the video. Also, I would like to know if you talk to people one-on-one. I would be interested in meeting with you. That was from Melinda from Vero Beach. And, you know, the answer is yes. Josefina does work one-on-one. She has her seminars that you can sign up for and individual counseling that you can call the office, right? And set up a one-on-one appointment.
Exactly, 778-8877. And, you know, my seminars, you can take my seminars, you can call me, I can help you with your relationship, with your lifestyle, whatever it is that you need help with. So please call the office at 778-8877, and you can call the station if you want to purchase any of the shows, the Empowering Show, because she's asking about, she's interested in buying the tapes. So just call the station 978-0023 or call Channel 10.
They can do all the catching up that they missed.
Anything you want. You ask for it and we'll give it to you.
Absolutely. It seems like that show that you did on love was very popular. I have got a lot of really positive feedback about that. That was around Valentine's Day. We were talking about relationships and love, and a lot of people liked that little segment that you did.
Well, we will continue dealing with the issues of love if you continue to send in your emails and your questions, because the show always is tailored based on your comments and your emails and your questions. And let me remind you that if you are interested in taking my seminars, I'm going to be starting part 2 in the next few weeks, so you need to call the office if you already have taken part 1.
Sounds great.
Yes.
Before we forget, we also need to thank some of our special viewers, Bonnie, Glenn, and Betty, and of course everybody else out there.
Absolutely. And you know, when you approach us and you tell us and you watch the show and you love it, you help us a lot, because it encourages us, and you have to be an encourager. Tell us, and if you tell us, we will give you the schedule of the hours that airs.
Yes,
okay?
and you know, that kind of leads into today's topic, empowering others. The viewers empower us.
Exactly. It's a two-way street, because if it is one way, it's a dead end.
That's right.
And in life, you don't want to be in a dead end.
No, no. Last week, we talked about empowering those closest to us, family, friends, children. And this week we're talking about relationships with, or empowering people, our co-workers, or even our boss and peers, colleagues. So those people, we can touch them too with empowerment. Josefina, I have to say.
You're thinking deeply. Oh boy, I'm scared now. Okay, hit me, baby.
Well,
go for it.
Josefina, you've empowered me to lose 5 or 6 vanity pounds, and you know, look at her. You know, I happened to sit next to her. I figured I better shed a couple pounds. So she's done it, and it's just simple. You know, she didn't even realize she was really doing it. Just, I took 2 bits of advice. One was not to eat dinner so late.
Amen.
And to try to get up earlier. And I think those 2 things, combined with a little effort of, you know, pushing back some of the food, but those 2 things have really made a big difference in my life.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad.
I get mad at my husband when he comes home too late for
But you
dinner.
don't, see, you have to, what you do is this. he can have his dinner when he gets home. And then you have your dinner earlier during the day. And that doesn't mean that you don't love your husband.
Right.
So you have during the weekends, you know, you have a date, you go out earlier for dinner. So it's not that you're missing eating together with him. You can have a cup of tea while he's having his dinner.
Right.
So you don't feel guilty. And otherwise you start expanding. And you want to expand this way. You don't want to expand this way. But I'm so glad you tell me that.
I know. It really makes me feel good.
That's
And,
good.
So, you empower people all the time, and you don't even realize it, I'm sure. You know, because...
Well, you have to walk the talk, okay? I can sit here for every day and talk to you about what you should do, but I strongly believe that you have to practice what you preach. And not only to practice what you preach, but you have to be genuine. You have to be real. I don't have the guts to tell you to do something that I haven't done myself.
Right.
You know, which reminds me the story with Mahatma Gandhi. This lady takes her child. I always confuse his and her.
And she would be angry about that.
Oh, yes. And then she takes her child to Mahatma Gandhi because she wanted the child to stop eating sugar. So Mahatma Gandhi said, you know, bring him 3 days from now. So 3 days from now, she brings the child, and Mahatma Gandhi said to the kid, stop eating sugar. And the lady looked at him and said, Mahatma Gandhi, why didn't you tell that 3 days ago? He said, because I was eating sugar myself 3 days ago. So, you know, I try to live my life based on this great philosopher, great teachers. You have to walk the talk. I don't have the guts to tell people to do something and I don't do it myself.
Right.
How can I tell you, get up at 5 and I get up at 10 o'clock in the morning? You know, how can I tell you, you know, what? You know, tell me. I mean, my whole life is about empowerment.
So it's leading by example.
Exactly. That's to me, that's the greatest leadership.
Because you don't even have to say anything then. You
No.
just lead by example.
Exactly.
And you know, in the lesson you talk a lot about praising. And I think praising is so important because it makes people feel like their efforts aren't worthless.
Absolutely.
That they're making,
Exactly.
They're accomplishing their whatever it is they're trying to accomplish.
Exactly.
If you keep putting them down, well, it makes people stop.
Well, you destroy their self-esteem. I mean,
Right.
everybody has something good. You should always look for the good in this situation, from the good in the people, for the good in the ideas, and encourage that and praise that and show them your approval and your appreciation. That's what, you know, we have to bring the consciousness in this world better.
Right.
And the only way we do that is by elevating each other instead of putting each other down.
And you know, the concept is really kind of simple because you treat people the way you would like to be treated.
Exactly.
So it makes it very simple. You know?
Exactly.
So if you would like to be treated that way, well, that's the way you should treat other people.
And it's simple because life is profound simplicity. Thank you, my baby. Mwah. We're taking a break and we'll be right back. By the way, I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Empowerment with Dr. Josefina Monasterio.